furrow like a snake and wander like an ant. Even though you broke the brim of my fedora when last you drank the devil's vinegar. Even though you thief through my candle and my light, I want you at my 5-fingered hand. You are my fork and knife. You wear me on your body and strike me with your fear. You vine me across your wishing bone. Let me be a stone mortared to your chimney. Let me be new wood growing into your grain. I've taken you internally. I've borne your train of skin and sweat and salt. And though you cross me with your black bottle, and though you weed me from your brass ring, I am your buckeye and your broom straw. Switch off the snake show, call off your rattle, leave me not in cheatgrass. I am your silkroot and your slippery elm. You are my one-way water. He's all magnet to my brain truck, polarized and pulled in a stark, strange-thoughted veer, lacks ground and full with impulse, queer about the eye occipital, never blinks but ringing, loads the charge and smells of sulfur. He needs riddling and a bottled cork, requited to a screw and paperclip who breathe in his electric coil, affixed, riveted, and set. Readiness is ready. He's neon's key and Mercury's destination. Silver-blooded, metal-branded, he bonds me thick. You catch the last corner of her heel as the door closes. Beat of silence, then the camera quick tours the room. Wingback chair, coat rack, credenza. The stage is set for love and battle. The agenda's lightning in a bottle and a snuff box of cocaine. Enter Jerry, wearing heavy swagger with a fever in his brain. Someone has suggested Tom's more than a capering cupboard sort of friend. Ridiculous. Don't they know biology's boarded up cross-species romance? Never mind predator v. prey. Off limits, don't work. Cat on mouse. Boy, oh boy, somebody's got some explaining to do when, hello, Tom. Tom walks out with his Hollywood on. The world jars. The camera slips into a bedroom lens. Instamatically, Jerry's sold in a single glance. Or was it glance? Loves a match, a whip, a switchback blade out in, limited only by how fast slow a head can spin. Then came the darker sooner, came the later lower. We were no longer a sweeter here, happily ever after. We were after ever. We were farther and further. More was the word we used for harder. Lost was our standard bearer. Our gods were fallen faster and fallen larger. The day was duller. Duller was disaster. Our charge was error. Instead of leader, we had louder. Instead of lover, never. And over this river broke the winter's black weather. In the beginning, God, unaccompanied and unmanned, made light. Adam as yet unimagined. Then the world unwound from heaven, the day unbuttoned from the night, the sea unearthed and the earth unfastened, the grass and the trees unhusked their seeds. Adam unhastened. God created he him, Adam unfallen, unpinned from the ground, unhitched Adam, Adam unbound. And in order that Eve could uncage, Adam unribbed, and both undressed and were unashamed. But the serpent, more subtle, unheard from until now, unlocked and unappled Eve, and Adam unabled. Then the unthorned got thorns, and the unthistled thistles, the earth untoiled until then. Adam unparadised, a song not unsung, of life's uneasying, and Adam undone. Everywhere, a special kind of maiming is going on in a recognizable dark. It's a monster, but average and bored. It carries a flail and plays a threshing game. It cuts us darker till we're spare and part. Tongue, torso. It shaves us, wears us thin. It hones us to a pin, a single inward point. It makes a bone spur out of us and out of joint. Our knot is drawn into a stranglehold. What we know is pinched and tight. And day is just a hard stone to whittle a self away on until it cracks and sinks. You think you're cold, touch it. It's in the closet and under the bed and in the alleyway and in your head. One gun my life stood and shot through. 2 lenses called my eyes to see a chain and link. 3 times a day we eat. Again, forever, or until ever's over. 5 piggies on your little hand. Weeing all the way home. A 600 square foot basement, 7 days a week after week, and never an answer to the question, what are we here for? 8 fish to fry and 9 awkward moments, no end in sight. And will we do it again? Oh yes, 10. Bit of tinsel, twig of hazel, pine cone, and a poker chip. Pleasure center, raw and shimmer, shine and glister, ketchup drip, coffee cup and copper wire, hazard tape and plastic bags, egg McMuffin, broken condom, kudzu vine and dirty rags, cigarette butt butter, finger wrapper and some metal scrap, concrete fill and weather, stripping dead mouse in a cheap mousetrap, acid rain to acid river, tap water that leaves a rash, sewer sludge, smear of vomit, heart of garbage, head of trash, heart of garbage, head of trash.